Fix-It Steve again. Got this, I think it's about a 15-year-old yard machines mower, and somebody was riding kind of fast through some leaves and didn't know there was a fire pit there. So they broke the front spindle bracket back here. I'm doing what I can. Of course, you can see I don't have my welder here, but some of the repairs I'm doing here will be able to be fixed with a welder later. The spindle goes in here. This was bent. There was plumber's tape around here. Somebody did it just to wheel it around, I guess. But this goes up into here, so I fabricated that washer. And this has to sit down in this seat right here that's broke off. You can see where I sawed it. So we need to hold that back in place. So I fabricated a bracket right here. This came out of I think a table saw stand I cut up. It's nice. It's the width. Got this groove on here which adds a lot of strength. And with this other like Z-bend in here, I'm going to leave that. This adds a lot of strength. I'm going to use self-tappers to fasten this at the time, but it's all going to be left in the open, and when it's done, a person will be able to run a bead of weld on here, and I believe up here, set this with the welder here and here, and take them screws back out and tap that back in with the welder. And since I tore that washer thing that they drive on there, I pre-drilled this, just put a cotter key back in there. I don't know how long the mower would run, 15 years old now. I wasn't able, because of drill size, to get this bushing back in. So I'm hoping for the time being enough grease will take care of it, and put a young kid on there with a lot of strength and let him build his muscles while he's driving it. So I think we can get her back together, and I'll show you what it's going to look like when I get her fastened back on, and later on get her back to a welder.